What is up, everyone? My name is Mr. J, and today I am bringing you another Digimatch. On the left, we have Jesus, and he's playing Millenniummon, and I am on the right playing Omnimon. So this is the game right after you guys saw the Vortex versus Red Hybrid, where I absolutely smashed Jesus. I was about to take a break and go eat some pizza, but Jesus was like, "No, come back here, bro. I wanna play this deck with you." And I was like, "I want to try this deck out." I was like, "Oh, sure." And then he pulled out Millenniummon, which I have not faced before. So yeah, he's definitely trying to get me back for smashing him with Vortex. I have no idea what this deck does, but I'm gonna find out real quick. So Nokia here is gonna play out the Gabu and search top 3, only get 1 hit. I play 4 copies of the Digital Gate Open because it's so good, and then play out the option card here, play out another Gabu, search a few more cards. If you guys have not read Moon Millenniummon, the dude punishes you for playing the Digimon card game. So it doesn't matter how many cards I add to my hand here. He's gonna fix that real quick. But he plays double option card in the back. I'm not gonna go over the option cards because I do not know what they do. I'll be honest with you. Like, if you guys can watch Jesus closely, because I was just I told him, I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna just trust that you know what you're doing because I have no idea what you're doing. So just tell me as you play the cards out what they do. So if he makes a misplay, let me know. But he's gonna promote the Gazi here. And Gazi X, yeah. Trash 3. He is going to use synthetic monster delay, right? I think the only issue I had with this deck was that, well, there's a couple of issues I have with this deck in general. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now how I feel about Millenniummon. One of those cards should definitely be hit. Like, so he's gonna play his level 6 out here with Assembly, I believe, using the option card. That is the promo one, so it's gonna delete my Digimon. And then I believe he gets to play 2 bodies out. So keep in mind, I'm still at 4. Like, I'm pretty sure he played that for 6, if not for 5. And he's gonna play 2 bodies out. Yeah, right? Let me try to follow what he's doing real quick, and then I'll tell you how I feel about Millenniummon. It's not good. It's not good. Whatever I have to say about Millenniummon is not gonna be good. I'm sorry if you're a Millenniummon player. He's gonna delete a Digimon that lets him DNA into Millenniummon from his hand. And that one's going to take stuff from my trash and put it at the top of the deck, so he'll gain a memory. Then he's gonna delete his own Digimon and then play out Moon Millenniummon. Yeah, that's the part I was confused about, like how he could play a level 7 using the old effect. But yeah, he's going to, apparently I have to trash cards in my hand until I have 5, and then for every 2 that's trashed, he gets to delete a Tamer. That to start off his combo, he only paid, I believe, 5 to 6 memory, and he gained some of that memory back, right? Because now he's at 2 technically on his turn. He's still spitting bodies out. So he played out a level 6, then that level 6 played out a level 6 and a level 5, and now on deletion, he got the DNA with that level 6 and level 5, played out the Moon Millenniummon. So I don't know how he played out this other level 7, but this is just getting ridiculous. And I know I'm gonna put it in the Digimon TCG 2020 group chat. I'm going to say something about Moon Millenniummon, and people are gonna be like, "Oh, you're just hating, like, oh, every time something comes out, they just want to ban it as soon as it's doing well." I'm like, no, dude, like, have you not played Yu-Gi-Oh? We know that banning, like, effects, like monster effects that strip your hand is not good, bro. Like, Moon Millenniummon says trash cards in your hand until you only have 5 left. On top of that, he gets to delete Tamers. Like, the fact that there was the only investment that he made there was we ordered pizza, so I'm trying to get pizza. The only investment that he made was trashing crap from his hand, right? Like drawing and trashing. That's like the only investment he made, and then like he gets to trash my hand. I think that's bull crap. That's crap. That's bullshit. And I'm trying not to curse in the video, but yeah, like I said, I know someone recently complained in the Digimon TCG 2020 group chat about Millenniummon being a problem, and people in the comment section again were just saying like, oh, that he's just bitching, basically. The person just bitching. Like, no, dude, like that is an issue. Like, you should not be able to trash from your opponent's hand. Like, Mirage Galgamon was pretty bad, and people will say like, oh well, at least Mirage Galgamon, that was pretty random, right? Like, it was random, so it was worse. I'm like, no, you're still trashing cards from my hand, and you're popping my tamers. That's not, I don't think that's healthy for the game, right? I know in Yu-Gi-Oh, like, that was an issue at some point, and they banned all the cards like that. You should not be able to take cards away from your opponent's hand. Do you guys remember Louis the Panda? I don't know if you guys remember Louis the Panda, but my boy like left Digimon because he thought Bloomlordmon was like abusing the memory system, and that was like it for him. Like, he was just like, he had his maxed out Terriermon deck, and he was absolutely getting smashed by Bloomlordmon, and I think that was like BT10, BT11, and he just quit the game. He quit the game because, you know, he was saying that the memory system, like Bloomlord was ignoring the memory system and blah 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 blah, and he quit the game. I feel like Moon Millenniummon, it's okay if he brings out 2 level 6s and a level 7 and ends on 2 level 7s or 3 level 7s for 5 memory, because you could just quickly blow them up, right? I don't think that's the issue. Again, the issue I think is him stripping cards out of your hand until you have 5, and then he gets to manipulate what's on top of your deck, right? Like, one of the level 7s lets you manipulate the trash cards to the top of the deck, and he gains memory on top of that. But yeah, I think in the Digimon TCG 2020 group chat, people were just saying like, oh, it's easy to disrupt. You just disrupt their trash. I'm like, how, bro? There's like 1 card, 2 cards, the Medusamon, right? Medusamon does that, and Imperial Dramon Paladin mode, which no one plays. But either way, point being, after I'm done trashing on Millenniummon now, let's continue. Now that you know how I feel about this deck, I managed to get him down to 1 security. I'm gonna go ahead and swing for the last security, because if you guys play Omnimon, most of the time my boy does not live. Like, I'm surprised he lived for that turn because he passed me. And my Omnimon lived. Unfortunately, I don't run Alter B. I probably should consider running Alter B in the deck again, especially with the new Omnimon that has partition, right? You partition out the Wargreymon, partition out the Melga, and then you get to go into Omnimon again for free on your turn. But I don't know, I'll have to find space for the Alter B, honestly. I still think the Omnimon from BT22 is the better one, unfortunately. I think the AD01 Omnimon is good mid to late game, but most of the time you want to go into BT22 to open, because sometimes you will not have the Tai Kamiya or Matashita to attack end of turn. Like, you see my board state right now, I have Nokia, I have Tai Kamiya, but I need the Tai Kamiya and Mat that lets you attack end of turn in order for in order for me to attack end of turn, right? Because if I had the AD01, he would just like sit on the board and he wouldn't be able to do damage. Like, he'll bottom deck something, he'll trash an option card, which actually would be good in this situation. I'm not sure in this matchup if the AD01 comes up, but yeah, if I digivolved into the AD01, I'd be able to pop one of his option cards and trash his security, and then bottom deck everything with equal or less sources, which is good. Again, the issue is that he cannot attack end of turn unless Tai and Mat are on the field. But he's activate the Moon Millenniummon effect here. So he's going to delete most likely Nokia. I trash 3. Yeah, delete Nokia. And like, it's crazy, he's not attacking my security per se, right? Like, he's not trying to OTK me. He's just trying to bring out these 3 level 7s on the board, strip most of my hand, and pop my tamers. Moon Millenniummon is a good card, but I don't think, like, when it was printed, like, they didn't expect for, you know, to play it out for free. So I was just like, okay, cool, buddy. Yeah, sure. My boy Jesus was so mad that I beat his ass with Vortex last match. He's like, hey, no, like, you were gonna go eat pizza. Can you come back? I want to show you this deck real quick. And then he plays Moon Millenniummon. I was like, all right, man. I see how it is, Jesus. I know he's watching this because he said he wanted to watch this match. So I know you're watching this, bro. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. So he's looking at my trash so we can put some cards to the top of the deck. Gains memory off that. Gazimon in the back, Analog in the front. So let me know what you guys think. Oh, dude, did you just Analog and put those to the bottom of the deck? Judge. I'm eating my pizza because the other thing I complained about, which you probably can't see because I have this at 2.5 speed, is that he took a very long time for his turn. And like, that's one of the reasons I left Digimon. I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh! I left Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it was like these 15-20 minute convoluted ass turns with them just popping off. And I came to Digimon because the memory gauge kind of stops you from doing that, right? Like, you can't have 20-minute turns when you only have one memory to work with. But even if I left them at one memory, like, he's still gonna pop off and bring out 2 level 7s, 3 level 7s, and play a level 5, a level 6, what have you. So, like I said, I don't think it's healthy for the game. But I'm just waiting. You see me come back and forth. Like, I go get a pizza, I go get an extra wing. My boy's still on his turn. I told him to continue playing because, see, I left again. He's just going off with his turn. Come back. I'm eating my cheese slice, watching him do his thing. I'm just watching him solitaire at this point. I mean, there's no... Digimon doesn't have Ash Blossom. Doesn't have Effect Veiler. I think if I had an Effect Veiler, right, which at some point Digimon should get, if decks like this are going to exist, where Millenniummon's just solitary, taking cards in your hand and, you know, deleting your tamers, and you can't interact with that whatsoever, yeah, Bandai should probably print something that's like Ash Blossom or Effect Veiler. I think an Effect Veiler, like, randomly, like an Agumon, trash it from your hand, and then when Millenniummon tries to activate the on-play effect, you're like, get fucked, Millenniummon. Like, I think that would be great, right? Because then he wouldn't be able to continue his combo. That would be amazing. I would pay money. Because I know Effect Veiler, when it first came out in the game, it was pretty good. But yeah, I think Digimon needs hand traps. That's kind of another moral to the story. Like, if you're gonna make decks like this, I think Bandai should print hand traps. And then we can continue onto it being like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where now you have to play around hand traps, and the meta decks are decks that can play around hand traps or through hand traps, right? Because that's how it is in Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, I'm gonna scoop it up here. I believe that was only game 1. Only game 1. Wait, yeah, scoop it up, right? Yeah. Alright, I came back. I have, you can see my wings in the picture. I'm sorry. I think the soda's also gonna get in the way. I'm just eating, bro. I'm getting ready. I'm getting ready for his 10-minute turns. Look how fast I took that. Look, it's just Uko in the back. The training. I mean, the DGO. His turn right now is not gonna be that bad. But once it gets to turn 3 or turn 4, his turn 3, turn 4. You best believe it's gonna be 10-minute turns. Hatch. Now, with the DGO, it's pretty good because, you know, I can play as many DGOs as I want. And I don't have to worry about him popping my tamers, which is good. So I kind of learned the second time around, right? I'm not going to pop those DGOs until I'm ready to pop off. Right? He can bring out his 2 level 7s, his 5 and his 6, and another level 7 on top of that and trash my hand. But I'm going to wait to pop the DGOs. Promote Hatch. Uko effects, get the Melga. Agu in the back. Also, I want to let you guys know, I know I've been talking a lot of trash talk this match, but I appreciate you guys. You know, I appreciate you guys. I've seen the comment section recently, and you guys have been really enjoying the content. Thank you for the positive feedback. You know, sometimes I upload these videos and I don't know if people actually like them, so getting the positive feedback is good. I know Digimon right now is struggling a little bit with the content creators. I mean, there's like deck profiles, there's like deck theories and stuff, but ironically, like there's not too much like Digimon like match content. So yeah, if you want to continue seeing that, just like make sure you're hitting the like button, subscribing if you're not already subscribed, and hit on the notification bell, because like sometimes I notice that my stuff doesn't get promoted, but obviously if the notification bell is on, you will never miss out on these videos. I'm gonna try to upload at least 3 times per week. That's like one every other day. But I'm eating my food now. He's doing his combo. I don't think the channel members are on this, because the way I did it, the editing was really weird this time around. But shout out to my current channel members. That also helps. If you guys want to support the channel, just become a channel member, because it's only 99 cents. I actually got my recent first ultimate tier member, so I think that's Unevolved Logic. Thank you for becoming an ultimate tier channel member. And also, yeah, what was the other thing I wanted to tell you guys? Yeah, you guys can watch him play. Let me know if he's making any misplays. Like I said, I have no idea what the hell he's doing. So I just told him, so, you know what, the camera in the comment section will be the judge, okay? Like, you better make sure you're not cheating or making any misplays, because maybe that's why he took 15 minutes, because he's on camera. He's like, you know what, I want to make sure I'm doing everything correctly. And I think at this point I was getting a little salty, and I was just like, I was taking my time, tried to figure out what I'm going to trash from my hand, because I was like, you know what, if you're going to take 15 minutes for your play, your turn, let me take my time. Let me take my time, because I was like, if I also had 15 minutes to think, I'll probably win too. So that by now the salt was hitting me big time. Oh, but what was the thing I wanted to tell you guys? If me being salty, like on camera, like when I'm losing, or if some of the things I say are kind of unhinged, just let me know in the comment section down below. I know that's not everyone's cup of tea. Sometimes I just say what I'm thinking, and I know it might rub people the wrong way. So, you know, you can just let me know, hey bro, like you're being a little extra, or can you just chill out in the comments? Like I want you to commentate on the match, and that's so much just like trash talk, you know, the entire game. Let me know. I could also do that. That's why I also thought it would be good to just commentate over other people playing instead of myself, because sometimes if I'm losing, I don't have to trash talk, right? But I feel like in this case versus Millenniummon, it's valid, all right? It's valid. So I think I was talking smack about how he doesn't even attack me, and he's just trying to trash cards from my hand. So he's trying to end me this time by attacking my security, and you notice him doing that, which I was baiting him, because I was like, you know what, if he hits multiple tamers out of security, like it benefits me, which it did work. As soon as I said that, he started attacking my security this game. His board doesn't seem that big. Like I said, this time around, I saved the DGOs. The issue I had with the DGOs is that I only had 5 cards in my hand, so I had to, at some point, like, trash the Tamers. Looks like I'm gonna play the Agu. Did I go get a pizza? I'm getting the War Grain, the Omnimon. I have to think about it, which one I need. Like, if I get the Omnimon here, I could bottom deck all his Digimon, but the Moon Millenniummon would protect him. So I can't go into AD01 Omni here, because none of those Digimon would leave the field. Or they would leave the field, but he would delete Millenniummon, and that would trigger a lot of other effects, so I can't use that one. I have to use the BT22 Omni, so I could bottom deck Millenniummon and the Delta, and then deal with Moon Millenniummon. Unfortunately, to get around the protection. So I think I get the Melga here. Also, if you guys are Omnimon players, let me know, bro. Let me know what your deck list looks like this format. Like I said, mine's pretty similar to what I won most of my tourneys with. Because last format, I won, I believe, 3 tourneys with Omnimon. 3 tourneys, so I kept the list pretty much the same. I just took out the 2 Alter S's for the 2 AD01 Omnis. Okay, play the Madden tie here. Play out the Melga effect. Digivolve into Wargray. Wargray is gonna delete lowest DP. I think here I was still trying to pick which one to add back to my hand, so I was kind of cheating a little bit. So I guess I had the Wargray or the Melga. It's just so hard with four cards in your hand. I'm trying not to curse. I'm trying not to curse because I want this video monetized. DNA, getting the memory, going to BT22. So in this case, I will bottom deck the Millenniummon, swing over, delete the Moon Millennium, and I'm gonna trash one and hit 1 card. Hits analog. Stop trying to bottom deck those, bruh. He asked for my graveyard, my trash. You saw he put his hand out and I put it on his mat. I was like, nah, bro. It was a disrespect. No, he was on his phone though, so he didn't notice. I just thought that was funny. Yeah, just go back into the play. Yeah, I'm just scoop it up. Like, I think this match, if like, let's say, I think the card they should hit. Like, what card do I think they should hit? I think that was like the 3rd game too. I think the card that they should hit is Moon Millenniummon. Because if I think about it, like if I didn't have my hand stripped, yeah, this is easy. This is easy as shit, bro. Like I just like bottom deck his Millenniummon, bottom deck whatever comes out, and then deal with the Moon Millennium. I mean, Moon Millennium would be limited, right? So ideally he wouldn't have it on the board. But I think what makes this deck hard to fight against is not them playing out the level 7s for free. Like I said, it's them stripping your hand because you have less resources to fight back. That's the issue. So again, if I think in next restriction list, if they would hit something, it's Moon Millennium, right? And then, yeah, this Omnimon deck would totally crush it. Like if he took Moon Millennium out of his deck, yeah, I would smash it, bro. Like easy 2-0. But because of the hand stripping, it's really hard to do that. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about this match. This one was pretty long, but if you enjoy the content, again, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're not already subscribed. My name is Mr. J. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.